In this tutorial, I'll tell you all about exit or square off orders. When your orders get executed, they become positions and can be seen here. From here, you can just hover your mouse over any of the open position and choose exit or add. This opens up the order form with all information pre-filled. All you have to do is hit enter. You can even modify the order while this is open. Alternatively, you can just go to the market watch, place a counter order to exit the position. Both ways work. Now different segments have different settlement cycles. Like for example, futures and options, they have T+1, and equities they have T+2. So let's look at futures first. For futures, whether it's NRML or MIS, and whether you're long or short, you can place a target and a stop loss like I have done just now without utilizing any additional funds from your margins. You pay up the margin as per the margin calculator. You just go to our website, go to menu, check out our options here, utilities, go to the margin calculator here, check out what your margin is for futures. I have a Nifty future open now. So as long as I have this much money in my account, because this was an NRML order, I can place a target and stop loss without utilizing any additional funds. The same holds good for MIS also in futures. Now your profits can be withdrawn only the next trading day because settlements by the exchange for futures happens T+1. Now, irrespective of whether you do intraday or NRML, the profits can be withdrawn the next day and your losses have to be paid on the trade day. Now if one of your orders gets executed, just be careful to cancel the other one, otherwise you risk both these orders getting executed and you create a counter position. Now let's look at options. When you're long options, like I have a long option position now in this. What I've done is when I've acquired a long options position, I've paid premium to the seller. I haven't paid up any margin at the exchange. This means that I can place only one exit order. Unless I have additional funds with me, I cannot place two exit orders. I can either place an SL or I can place a target. The reason being, if I'm allowed to place a target and a stop loss on a long options position for which I've paid only premium and I do not have any additional funds in my account, I risk that the short position also gets executed and I'm not allowed to hold a short position without actually having the funds, which is why the system does not allow you to place a target and a stop loss if you have a long options position. When you have a short options position, you're paying up the same margin as you would pay. Let's look it up actually. Here you see, for my short position on the option, I've paid up 42,000 as the margin. Because I have put up so much money at the exchange, they will allow me to place a target and a stop loss order. And if both of them hit, there is still no risk because both are buy and that's only premium. Settlements on the exchange for options like futures happen on T+1, which means that if you've made a profit, you can withdraw it only the next trading day. This profit which I've just booked now can be withdrawn only tomorrow, and my losses have to be paid today if I've made any losses. Now let's look at equities. When I acquire MIS equity positions, I can place a target and a stop loss without utilizing any additional funds in my system. You can see here I've placed my stop loss. I can actually place a target also for this and there will be no additional funds utilized. When I trade equity MIS, the settlements on the exchange will happen on T+1. Whatever my profits are, I'll get them only the next trading day, and whatever my losses are, I have to pay them on the same trading day. When you acquire a position in CNC, on the day of the trade, it will show in your positions. From here you can add to it, you can exit. But after the day of the trade, it will be showing only in my holdings. And holdings is where I'll have to exit it. I've bought 20 shares of Infi as CNC just today, and you wouldn't see them in my CNC holdings if I even have that stock. Let me just filter. Let me check if I have Infi here. I don't have Infi. I have so many stocks, I just don't have Infi. Now I bought 15 shares of Karnataka Bank yesterday. So when you buy CNC, on the first day it shows you in your positions. On the second day, it starts showing you in your T1 holdings. From your T1 holdings, you can exit your positions. There's no problem with that. The only thing is, it's considered as a BTST trade, which is buy today, sell tomorrow. With buy today, sell tomorrow trades, there's a small risk that the settlement does not happen because all these settlements happen on T+2 day. So you bought Karnataka Bank yesterday, which was Monday. My settlement for this is Wednesday. So if I've sold it on Tuesday, I have to deliver it on Thursday. So it would have come to my demat on Wednesday and it goes out on Thursday. But by chance, the guy who I bought it from does not deliver it to me, then I risk going into auction. That's the only risk of BTST. We have a blog on this, read up, and then you can do your BTST trades. T1, when you see T1, you know it's a BTST stock. And T-day is the trade day, T+1 is your T1 holdings, and on the next day, it starts showing up in your regular holdings. Assume you've bought stocks on Monday, by the evening of Wednesday, they are yours. So you can exit them without any problem, or you can keep them with you. One thing you need to know about CNC or holdings is that once exited from your holdings, all stocks show under positions as negative quantity. The reason it is shown that way is because it gives you an opportunity to buy back before the end of day right from positions. But if you see a negative quantity, don't be concerned with any P&L that shows there. The stock will get reduced from your Demat account at the end of the day. The thing about CNC exits is that when I choose exit, I can place only one exit order. I can place a stop loss or I can place a target. I cannot place two exit orders. And the moment I've placed an exit order, now let me show you for this Dish TV. I'm going to place an exit order. Now the moment the order was placed, it becomes 0 here, although the order is not yet executed. Whenever you place a CNC sell order, it reduces it from your holdings. You will not see it there. Whether your order gets executed or not, you will not see it in your holdings. Now if I cancel it, it will come back here. Now if a stock trades on both exchanges, you can choose to exit it on either of the two exchanges, either NSE or BSE. You just have to track both those scripts on your market watch, see where you're getting a better price and exit it over there. Because if you exit it from here, by default, it exits on NSE. One last thing I'd like to tell you is about your order book. A lot of our clients get in touch with us saying, I'm not able to place orders, I'm getting a rejection. This happens because they would have already placed an order and that would be utilizing the margin, so they get rejections. So what you need to do is, whenever you get a rejection for your orders, just check your order book once, check the order type you're placing, figure out if you're doing everything right, and if you're still getting a rejection, get in touch with our support and we'll help you out.